Good afternoon, everyone. This is an impromptu review of a Canon Selphy CP. I'm going to go over what it's all about. You have trays, and different sizes of paper come with different trays. So like this one is I've got for a 2.5 by 3.5 inch print, which is what I have in here right now. And then this is for the larger prints here. And this opens up. And this opens and you put your paper in there, and then this slides in. And with each pack of film you get, depending on the film, see the cartridges are different sizes. So you might have to order like a kit to get the paper tray and all to fit this. And this is what the packs look like. And they come, this one was the 2.1 by 3.4 paper. It comes with ink, which is like a cartridge. It fits in the side here. Comes in this cartridge, and you slide it in, and it's like film, like different colored films go on. You just kind of push that in until it clicks. All right. And then there is some setup to it, but I'm all set up, ready to go. What you have to do is you get the printer and you set it up. Hi there. And then you have to have an app on your phone, which I have the Canon print. Let me turn that down a little bit more so you guys can see it. But this Canon print or the Canon Selphy will work. Okay, so you open the Canon Selphy app on your phone. There we go. And we're going to select and print, but I wanted to also show you can do multiple prints on one print, you know, stack like that or side by side. Then there's bookmark layouts, so you can print off and have bookmarks of all the different prints that you have. You can do a shuffle layout that just shuffles your pictures, and then when you print them off on the larger format, like this size cartridge, you can get a bunch of stuff on one page. There's another combination layout. You can do ID photos and then label layouts. So if you wanted to make your own labels for your journal or address labels, that's what that's for. But we're just going to go to the top. We're going to select and print. We're going to say from my smartphone, and we'll just do camera. And let's just print something. Let's print my cat, Howard. All right. And then you'll say, okay. And then it'll tell you tips, move, scale, and rotate a photo. Tap a photo and then use the rotate crop button to operate. So you can turn how you want the picture to print and all. So they've set me up like this. The only thing I have to do now is make sure I'm talking to this and not my Wi-Fi. So I go and I turn my Wi-Fi off, and then I click it back on, and it goes out and it finds all the different Wi-Fi devices we have in here. I want to turn it on, and it's looking, and it takes it a minute to find this because you have to turn it on each time. So there's the CP1300. Yeah, connect. Obtaining the IP address. Once it obtains that, I'm now connected to that. Then I'm going to go back. And get out of here. All right, I've chose size C. So there's different sizes, and you have to just kind of play with it some to figure out exactly what your size is and all. And then I'm just going to tell it print preview. Yes, that's fine. Okay, so I'm all set up. It's showing these white margins. That's the part that pops off. I'll show you what that means in a minute. So let's print it. And then you'll see it grab it here in just a minute. It'll grab one sheet and it puts the colors on one at a time. I think first is yellow because these are like a film that goes on. So there's yellow. And that added the red. And that added the blue. And now it'll be finishing. It adds a finishing coat and it's done. There we go. And there's Howard. And see how good the pictures turn out? And then these parts here, they're perforated. And so there you go. You got a little print that you can put in your journal. Now I'm going to move you over just a little bit. And I have a picture of my mom that did not turn out. It had something in, so it's got a scrape in the films. And Tanya wanted me to test something because she was looking at getting one of these. And she wants me to put whatever medium I have on top and just see what it'll do. So I have just some matte Mod Podge. So we're going to do that on one half. And then I have some heavy gel medium. I'm just going to put across it because basically Tanya wants to know what the color will do on here. And I meant to do this before Tanya left on her vacation in her camper. So sorry, Tanya, I'm late, but I'm getting it done for you. So the Mod Podge I'm going to apply with just my glue brush. And we're just going to put it across the top of it and see if anything will happen with it. Sorry, Mama. Because I think Tanya wants to put stuff across the prints. And the Mod Podge, nothing's moving. Nothing's moving at all, Tanya. I've got a hair. We'll glue that down there. So we'll leave that, put that back in the water. So the bottom half is Mod Podge. And we'll just let that set and see if it'll do anything. And I'm going to turn it and I'm going to get just a little gel medium with a palette knife just to see what it'll do. This is a review on a Canon Selphy mini printer that Tanya wanted me to do. So this is, what did I say? Heavy Gel Medium by Deco Art. These are the only two mediums I have. And it looks like it's going over without lifting any color too. But we're going to sit here and chat and just see what'll happen. They are combining a little right below Mom's neck. Sorry, Mama. It's the only picture I had that was messed up. And I didn't want to use a really nice print, you know, for just review and try. But we're going to let this dry and see what everybody's up to. Again, it's a Canon Selphy CP1300. I'll show you again for those that came in late. It's a printer. Scott bought this at Christmas. And I told him it would be nice if we could just print out little pictures that could be added to a journal. Now, I can print, you depending on the paper you pick, you can print even smaller. Like here, this is a picture that you have to have the larger cassette holder for. But see, it does full-size prints too. So you can do this size. Each time you switch, you have to check and see if you've already got the case it'll work with, the shuttle or whatever you want to call this tray. Now this print and these tiny prints here, so you can take and do, these are like little, these are sticky backed, so you can peel that off and stick it in. But these two are the same size, so you use the same size carrying case, shuttle, tray. I don't know what you want to call it. But you can print off these teeny tiny little pictures. And these are good if you're like I sew. And if I wanted to have a sewing journal where I wanted to have just the tiny pictures, like there's the shirt I made. There I am acting silly in the dress I made. I could put that as the bullet point on the side, just that tiny little sticker. And then I'd have a little picture there. They're really clear pictures, but if you had trouble seeing, they might be hard for you to see if you didn't have glasses on her. So aren't these adorable? So those two use that size. So always verify what size of the case you need to carry the print. And when you get your paper, it comes in a box like this, and it has like this one was 36 sheets plus the little cartridge that goes in the side of it over here that holds all the films, like it doesn't apply color, it applies a film of each color. Does that make sense? It's not like ink. And let me double check and see if the cartridge, this says postcard size, so a P, and this one is a C size. So each one has a letter code, so you can see it there. This is a P size. So you know what size, and I think the box tells you. It's this that says KC361P. I'm sure it tells you in here what size cartridge you need. Somewhere here. I'm just checking. I know it does in the description on Amazon. I'm not seeing it right here. It just says card size. Card size, 54 by 86 millimeters, 2.13. I do not see where it tells me which of the cartridges, but once you get these little cases, you won't need to order them again because they're reusable. So the trays are reusable. So then all you would have to order is the set. I'm going to bring you back over here and see what this is doing. It's not moving the color at all. Nothing's lifting. Nothing's getting combined in. And I think what Tanya wanted to do is, you know how she does her postcards as she's traveling? She was wanting to take pictures and then she could make postcards like this size. And if she used the combination format that I showed on my phone, she could do like a whole day of pictures and combine them on there in a layout and then print them off, flip it over, write her name and address on it, and a little message about like where they were and what the date was. So yeah, you can do different sizes on this little printer. I am thoroughly impressed by everything it's done so far. So that is my review. And Tanya, it doesn't look like the matte medium or the Mod Podge is making that move at all. If it does something freaky as it's drying, I will post a picture in Tanya's group. But right now, it just looks like it's happily drying away and nothing's happening. All right. So thanks for watching, guys. And I will see you guys tomorrow at 3 p.m. It won't be a long one because we have the guy coming to give us an estimate on the hall bathroom where we have to have the bathroom redone because basically the tub's about to fall through the floor. So that was the review of the Canon Selphy CP1300. You do have to put an app on your phone to manage your photos and, you know, how you want to print them off, and you have to pick your paper. But Tanya wanted me to do this for you. So I'm glad you all enjoyed it. Mary, I'm sorry you came in late, you'll have to go back and watch because I did a review on a little teeny printer that Scott bought. But everybody have a great President's Day. And remember, probably no mail today or the banks will be closed. So talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.